on my way to the city. We have a convention for the next 2 days. There's a 2-day conference on WordPress programming. I think that'll be fun. I'm a few minutes behind the schedule I wanted to be, but unfortunately, because it is 6 in the morning, there are no jeepneys. So I may be a few more minutes behind schedule. I do understand Filipino time, so I know it's flexible. But I'm gonna try and be on time, whether they are or not. So, where's my Jeep? We're on our way. Almost. I made it to the convention center. A long, painful ride with many, many delays, and I got here at exactly the time I meant to. So, not so bad. I don't see anybody here yet, except there's some decorations for a wedding, which is not what I am here for. Yeah, I'm walking down the middle of the street. I gotta get a picture. What am I supposed to do? The convention center is right here in Mega World. It's actually pretty nice. They are expecting close to 300 participants, and there's either 14 or 17 speakers. So let's go get signed in and get our t-shirt. The check-in was very quick, very painless, very well organized. The volunteers did a great job getting this set up. Everything was ready to go on time. It's a pretty big setup. It's one main room this morning. They're going to divide it up later for classes. There is free-flowing coffee. Too bad I don't drink coffee. But it also included breakfast, which I did not know about. So we got Arroz Caldo for $300. I knew there was a buffet lunch, but I did not know about breakfast. The convention center is pretty nice. Good size. You got rooms upstairs. They can partition them off as needed. We had a large room for our opening. They are splitting it now into 2 rooms for lectures today. And the plenary lectures tomorrow will be downstairs in the bigger room. So we'll see that later. The lunch on the first day was pretty good. It was this nice buffet. I did not get a picture of my plate, but trust me, the meal did actually happen, even without a picture. And the food is pretty good. All you can eat. That's my hotel. I just checked in. And that's the convention center. It's pretty close. We're at our lunch break on the first day. And I gotta say, we've only had one lecture. It was a long lecture. And it alone was worth the price of admission. I learned some stuff. Pretty cool. And I bought a Twix. So life is good. I'm coming back from lunch. There are 2 lectures this afternoon. And it's actually 4 lectures because you have your choice of beginner or advanced. I'm taking beginner stuff mostly. There's one advanced I would like to take. But everything so far has been going really smooth. For the first day, they're really organized. I'm impressed. The convention center is a pretty nice building, good size. They should work on their soundproofing. There's a wedding downstairs, and it sounds like a gay nightclub. Nothing against gay nightclubs, but I could not hear the speaker in our lecture because the boom boom thump thump was way too loud. They need to work on their soundproofing, but such is life. I should be in there right now, but I went and checked into the hotel, skipping a lecture because they changed the schedule, and the lecture that they're doing right now is one that I wasn't going to do. There's simultaneous lectures, and the ones I was going to do was the one now I wanted, and then change rooms for the next one. But in the room I'm in, they switched them around, so the 2 I wanted will now be on at the same time, and I have to decide which ones. And right now are 2 of them I was going to skip. Bummer. And I was surprised after lunch they actually gave us merienda. So we got breakfast, lunch, and merienda. And this is the view from the hallway of my hotel. It is early. People are coming in. And they've already got buffets set up. They feed us so much here, they need to charge more. Not complaining, just saying. Day one was fast. It's over. I was told that the speakers do get paid, and there are sponsors that pay for this. Here's our breakfast, by the way. Pancit Molo, second day breakfast. Everyone else working here are volunteers, so they worked really hard getting this set up. It went really smoothly. The price was only 750 pesos. It's like $15. And just the food alone was worth $15. And I don't know how they paid for this. Sponsors must have paid for everything because this was almost too cheap. All the lectures were pretty good. A couple of them didn't really apply to me, but I'm sure a couple that I liked might not have applied to everyone else. So overall, it was very good. This is our lunch and merienda. And then there's t-shirts and all types of little swag. Fun. Again, I've got to say they did a great job. Here we are during break, everybody taking pictures.
Hi, Tim. Hi, Tito Tim.
Hello.
How you doing?
Wonderful and getting better. On the second day after lunch, we broke up into groups. So like bloggers in one area, programmers in another, business people in another, just trying to specialize a little bit more on questions and talking to the different presenters. So the whole thing was really good. A lot of good lectures. They did, like I said, I keep saying they did a wonderful job. There was this couple of them were a little hard to understand. This guy was talking about stuff that just did not apply to me, and I quite frankly couldn't understand him anyway. So I'm going to wander to the back. They have a job board where you can post a job for hiring, or if you're looking for a job, and there's a happiness bar. Now, we all agreed if there was some gin, it would be happier. There was no drinking at this bar, but it's where all the lecturers hung out, and you could go back and ask them questions. So everything was very open. It was really easy to communicate with everyone. It really went well. My wife came and stayed at the hotel with me, so we came out afterwards, wandered around Festive Walk, which is over here in Mega World. Not sure, I didn't really see anybody else. There wasn't any after events on either night. There was a dinner the second night, but we didn't go because my wife didn't really feel like it. And it was at a small restaurant, so it was really more for the organizers. We were all invited, but my wife didn't want to go. So we came out here and looked at all this fun food and ended up at, I think, yeah, we went to the mall and grabbed something. She just wanted to grab something quick and easy. I really had a good time, learned a lot. I'm going to start going. They have monthly meetings. I want to start hanging out with these people, not these food people, but the WordPress people. And who knows, maybe volunteer for next year. I had a great time at the conference. My wife had a great time just hanging out here in Mega World. So she might be on board with us moving back to the city next year. We are considering it. And I would be happy to work with them on the WordPress conference next year. Fun. Let's do this again next year. Enjoy your day in paradise.